good glossy highlighter. I just hit myself in the face. Hello and welcome to today's video. I hope you're doing fantastic. If this is your first time here, my name is Ashley and welcome. If this is not your first time here, then you might have noticed that we have moved, or I moved. You know, you're still, well, I don't know where you are, but I hope wherever you are, you're having a really good day. I decided to kind of switch it up and I moved because this puts me right in front of a window. And I don't know, I just I'm digging the natural light. So I've moved for right now. Let me know in the comments below. Do you like this kind of new angle? Did you prefer the last one? I don't know, I think I prefer this one. It's kind of nice. I had to move my flowers, but that's okay. So I have seen a lot of mid-year roundup videos going on, kind of just talking about the best and the worst of the first half of 2020. And I decided, yes, I like that. So today I am going to be ranking my top 10 best purchases of 2020 so far. These are my favorite 10 items that I have bought for the first time in the first half of 2020, and I'm going to rank them from number 10 all the way down to number 1. So number 10 is this Viseart Aperol Spritz eyeshadow palette. Guys, this would be higher on the list if it weren't for another palette that happened to rank higher. We'll get to that one later on, but I absolutely love this palette. I love Viseart palettes. I love that they're very small, they're very thin and compact. I feel like they give me license to pack an extra palette when I travel because it doesn't take up that much space, which if you travel a lot, which, okay, with coronavirus, none of us travel a lot, I feel like, but we're gonna get to normal again. And when we do, and some of us go back to traveling, these are such great palettes for traveling just because they don't take up a lot of room and they have beautiful color stories. I love this one. Oh my gosh. So many orange tones and warm tones, which are 100% what I gravitate towards. My skin is very neutral, but because I have blue eyes, I absolutely love what orange-based eyeshadows do for my eyes. You know, blue and orange are opposite on the color wheel, so they just really bring each other out, and I love that. Also, I love warm eyeshadows. This has 12 shadows, 5 are matte, the rest are shimmers. I gravitate towards shimmers. I like to have a couple mattes if I want to do like a full out look, but I love that when you have a lot of shimmers, you can really just decide to use, you know, just like maybe 1 or 2 all over the lid, just for like a quick, you know, pretty shimmery look. So I absolutely love this palette. I was so drawn to it. I talked all about it in a recent video that I had. I will link that in the eye above. So this little guy is number 10 of 2020 so far. Number 9 is this Victoria Beckham lip definer in shade number 3. This little guy, I have such love for this lip pencil. It's number 9 because you know what? Is a lip pencil going to change your life? No, it's not. It certainly didn't change mine, but it is number 9 because I absolutely love this formula and this color. The formula is like butter. It is so smooth, so creamy, doesn't feather, doesn't move. It's just really a beautiful formula. And the color, for me, this is the perfect my lips but better, like my lips but a little bit more pigmented, my lips but a little pinker, my lips but better. This is the only shade I have in this lip pencil, but as they come out with more, I definitely want to pick some more up. I just am absolutely so impressed with everything that I have tried from Victoria Beckham Beauty. She has made such quality products. They all perform so well and they're just so beautiful and they're clean if that's something that interests you. All right, number 8 is another product from a clean beauty brand and another lip product. It is the Lawless lipstick in the color Wedding Day. I love this lipstick. This is like my first kind of new favorite lipstick in a long time. For years, I have been so absolutely attached and in a very strong, committed, exclusive relationship with the color Faux from MAC. I absolutely love that lip color. This is so very similar. It is a mid-tone neutral pink. It is just, if you're close to my coloring, it's just a beautiful kind of pinky nude. I think that's kind of probably why they went with Wedding Day, because I do feel like this is kind of the shade that everyone thinks of when they're like, I want something nude, but I don't want it to be too neutral. I want it to have some pink, but I don't want it to be too pink. It's just a good, like, middle of the road, pretty lipstick. So this is number 8. So you're gonna see we're having a little bit of a streak of lip products because number 7 is a gloss balm. This is the Le Rose Perfecto Liquid Balm from Jeeva Shea. So this is the shade Solar Pink. This is such a beautiful gloss. They call it a liquid balm. It does definitely feel kind of like a lip gloss and a lip balm had a baby. You take all the good aspects of both, and that's what you get here. It feels, you know, kind of hydrating and nourishing, but it does have the consistency of a gloss, just a touch thicker. I feel like it doesn't budge, doesn't move around too much, and it doesn't feel sticky. I'm sure if your hair, you know, flew in your lips or flew into your face and got on your lips, it would get stuck. But I feel like that kind of happens with almost every lip gloss. So this is such a good formula, and the color is great. This color works perfectly over 95% of the lip colors I like. It is like a peachy pink coral, and it has some like gold shimmer to it. It looks so beautiful over, you know, almost every lipstick that I wear day to day. Again, I kind of go for those more neutral mid-tone pinks. Sometimes I'll go for like a true neutral lip color. Sometimes I even go for a coral. So this goes really beautifully over all of those kind of everyday colors that I go for. And it kind of, it kind of almost matches my shirt. So it is such a beautiful color, such a beautiful consistency. And also, you guys, the packaging is beautiful. It's got this like faux leather on the little tube thing, which is just, gorgeous. It's just such beautiful packaging, and for me, if I'm gonna pay more and get a luxury item, I do expect it to have nice packaging and feel like a luxury item. This definitely does feel like that. So number 6 is this PUR Cosmetics 4-in-1 Love Your Selfie Longwear Foundation and Concealer. Oh my goodness, you guys, this would totally be higher if there wasn't another foundation coming up in a minute. But I absolutely love this. I ended up trying this because Raw Beauty Christy uses it so often. I was not disappointed. This foundation is a beautiful medium coverage. You can definitely build it up. It's just, oh my gosh, the finish is so skin-like. It is extremely lightweight. I don't feel like I have any foundation on my face when I'm wearing it, which is a huge deal for me. For me in foundation, I'm looking for color match, which, hello, there's 100 shades of this. So you're definitely gonna find a color that matches. Number 2, I want a medium coverage. I don't want something that's too full. I don't want it to be too light. If I want something light, I'm just gonna throw on a BB cream. This checks that box too. I love a natural radiant finish. Again, this is a beautiful skin kind of, I wouldn't say dewy finish, but it's definitely radiant. So my skin is on the drier side, so I do occasionally have a little bit of texture on my nose. It's just, you know, if you have dry skin, you know, sometimes you just can't help it. No matter how consistent you are with your skincare routine, on occasion, you wind up with some texture. So I wind up with a little bit of texture sometimes right along my nose. And there are some foundations that accentuate that. This one does not, which is so big to me. So I was so excited to try this, and it did not disappoint. I absolutely love it. Love, love, love it. I think that if this is something you've been kind of wanting to try, definitely go for it if you're someone who likes a nice medium finish, a nice radiant finish. For reference, my favorite foundation is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. So just to give you a little bit of kind of a reference point of what I like in a foundation, if you're someone who also likes the Giorgio Armani, I think you might really like this one as well. Number 5, whew, this is such a beautiful one. This is the Tom Ford Cream and Powder Eye Color Duo in Golden Peach. I actually tried this on my channel. I will link that video in the eye above. You guys, this is such a beautiful, beautiful product. It's just gorgeous. It's so flattering and it's so easy to use. In the bottom you have a cream shadow, which, oh my gosh, it goes on like butter. Ooh, it's so creamy. It's beautiful. So I usually just take this on my finger, I put it on the lid, and then I blend it out into my crease with a fluffy brush. And then on the top you have a powder shadow that is complementary, and I just take that on a flat brush and kind of pack it over, and it's just so gorgeous. It's a 2-step eye look that looks like you put in a little more effort than you really did. And I love products like that. For me, that's just the best kind of product. If it will give me a look that looks put together and just fresh and beautiful, but with minimal effort, that is golden to me. So this is just such a great find. I had never tried any of these before, and now I have 2 other colors on my wish list because it's just such a great concept, and the formula is so good. So love this one, and it came in at number 5. Number 4 is another eye product. This one is from Victoria Beckham Beauty. It is the Victoria Beckham Lid Luster. Now, I could not pick which one because I do have this in 2 shades. I have mink and I have blonde. These are pressed pigments, and oh my gosh, they are the creamiest pressed pigment I have ever tried in my life. The formula is so good. Number 9 was a Victoria Beckham Beauty product as well, so I have already touched on how great that brand is doing, but these are just, oh my gosh, beautiful. I often use these as toppers. I'll do like a cream shadow and then use these as little toppers, and I just put it on my finger. I take it out with my finger and dab it on. It is so light reflective. Both of them are. The mink is like a chocolate brown, and I really like that one over kind of darker cream shadows. The blonde is like a vanilla color, and it's a beautiful topper over almost anything. It brightens stuff up. It's just, oh my gosh, so gorgeous, so light reflective, so radiant. There's no fallout, which is the thing that gets me the most, because you do have in there kind of this little stamper guide to keep it pressed. So it almost makes you feel like, oh yeah, there's going to be some fallout. But there's really not. I mean, I guess if you like really dug in there and got too much product, maybe you would get some fallout, but I have yet to have any problems, and I literally just apply it with my finger. That is the easiest application ever. So again, this is just a product that I feel is so simple, but because it's so well formulated and it performs so well, it just makes doing my makeup a little bit easier and more beautiful at the same time, and that is just what I'm going for. Also, this packaging. Seriously, this packaging is gorgeous. I just absolutely love the entire line from Victoria Beckham Beauty and how she does her packaging. Kind of that tortoise shell look is just so classic and so beautiful. So, love this one. So number 3 and number 2 are both newer products to my collection, but oh my gosh, they have found their way into my heart and they are not leaving. Number 3 is this Janessa Myricks Beauty Dew Wet and Morning Dew. So I first tried this in my Black owned beauty brand's first impressions video. Oh my gosh, this is such an amazing product. So I had been looking for a while for a product that was gonna give that kind of gloss dew like highlight, where it's not like a shimmer highlight, it literally just looks like your face is wet. Now, I bought originally the Westman Atelier Lit Up highlight stick, and I thought, oh yes, I finally found something that's gonna do this, but it didn't. Unfortunately, that one just kind of pulled up their product under it, which yeah, is not what you want in a highlighter. This product is everything that I wanted that Lit Up stick to be, but it wasn't. It's a glossy highlight. It's so beautiful. It looks wet on the skin. It literally looks like dew. They're not kidding. She named it so beautifully. Finding this was such a breath of fresh air because I had been looking for this for, oh my gosh, months. So if you have been looking for kind of one of those highlights that gives that glossy look, if that's something you've ever wanted to play around with, I highly recommend picking this up. It's just beautiful. All right, so number 2 is so new in my life that really, it's gonna seem crazy that it's on here, but I promise you, I would not have this on this list, let alone have it be number 2 on this list if I was not so sure that it's true love. And let me tell you what, it is true love. Number 2 is the Natasha Denona Bronze Palette. Oh my gosh. You guys, I have not been this excited about a makeup eyeshadow palette. I have not been this excited about an eyeshadow palette in just so long. I mean, literally, I'm giddy. Like, I'm glitty. Glitty? I'm giddy. I have butterflies. I really love this palette. It is so beautiful. The color story is just, oh my gosh, so everything I could want in a color story. It's warm, copper, earth tones, terracotta, just, oh my gosh, absolutely everything that I love about summer and autumn looks, this is such a great palette. Oh my gosh, so in love. I am wearing the palette today on my eyes, and it's just, oh my gosh, such a beautiful palette. When I saw this palette, it was love at first sight, and I was not disappointed. I have an entire review, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time gushing on it. I will link that in the eye above if you want to check it out, but this palette, quality, quality, quality. Natasha Denona has great formula with her eyeshadows. They're creamy, they're pigmented, the color payoff is there, they're buildable, they blend beautifully, they're just mwah. And very little fallout, which for me is a big thing. Like if I have fallout, that just really gets me irked for the rest of the day. I have to like then go clean up my under eye after I've done my eye look. I just, not for me, not for me. So while this is new, I already know that it is something that I'm going to reach for over and over and over again. And again, all these products are from the first half of 2020. So it's not like these are, you know, holy grail, been around for years products, but I really love all of these. And I think number one is going to surprise you. Number one is a foundation. And not only is it a foundation, it is a drugstore foundation. It is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. Y'all, how did it take me so long to try this? How did it take me so long to try this? I bought this about 2 months ago, and I've been trying it because I really want to do a full face of dupes video, which is coming very soon, I promise, sometime in the next couple weeks. I just, oh my gosh, I don't know why I had never tried this before, but this is a great foundation. I'm wearing it right now. I have been wearing this almost daily, not even kidding. And I have not said much about it because I really wanted to be sure that it was not too good to be true. And it is not too good to be true, but it's great. It is really, really great. I love this foundation. It has a medium coverage, radiant finish. It feels very lightweight. I don't feel it on the skin. The color match is great. I actually had to go through about 3 shades before I found the exact right one because oddly enough, this actually dries down a little lighter than it goes on. Who knew? Honestly, the biggest testament to how good this foundation is the fact that I have been reaching for it just as often as I reach for my Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk, which is my holy grail of holy grail foundations. I love, love, love that foundation. But honestly, I feel like this one is just as good. I feel crazy saying that. I don't think this foundation is better, but I do feel like it's just as good. So this is number one because the fact that it is right there on par with my holy grail foundation at a drugstore price, I mean, you can't really beat that. All right, guys, that rounds out my top 10 favorite products that I have purchased in 2020 so far. Let me know in the comments below, what is your favorite product that you have discovered in 2020? I would love to know. Maybe I can try a few of your 2020 faves. I thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, you can always chat with me in the comments below or over on Instagram. I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care of yourself. Bye.